Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's be real. We've all had that moment of panic when something in the house breaks and you're scrambling to find someone to fix it. Today, we're going to decode a typical contractor's website and turn all that confusing info into a simple field guide so you can hire the right person right away.
You know the feeling? It's the middle of the night. Everything's quiet, except for that sound, that maddening drip, drip, drip from the sink. Your first thought? I gotta get online and find someone, literally anyone, to make this stop.
So you do, and you land here, on a page that's just a wall of text, a bunch of promises, and numbers that might as well be written in a different language. Honestly, when you're stressed out and just need help, this is the absolute last thing you want to deal with.
All right, so how do we cut through all that noise? We're going to break this site down, piece by piece, and find the actual crucial facts that are hiding in that flood of information. This is what you need to know to make a smart decision and fast.
First things first, can they actually solve your problem? A good website will not make you dig for this info. You should immediately see a clear, simple list of services. See, this one's got everything from sink repair to low water pressure. If your issue is on this list, great, you're in the right place to start.
Now, you might see this string of numbers and your eyes just glaze over. But wait, this is probably one of the most important things on the entire page. It's a license number, and that's not just some random detail. It's your proof that they are a legitimate business, that they're held to state standards, and that they're operating legally. It's a huge sign of professionalism.
And in fact, if you look closer, this company lists a bunch of licenses. They're not just licensed plumbers. They've got separate certifications for being a plumbing contractor, for HVAC, and even for electrical work. This tells you they're serious about being properly qualified for lots of different kinds of jobs.
Okay, this next one is super simple, but so important. You could find the best contractor in the world, but it means nothing if they're a 3-hour drive away. A good site will tell you exactly where they work. This one covers the North Shore and Northwest suburbs of Chicago. If that's you, perfect. If not, hey, you just saved yourself a pointless phone call.
All right, let's move on to the Why Choose Us section. Every single site has one. Our job here is to translate all that marketing speak into something that actually tells us what kind of service they're promising to deliver.
So, they've basically boiled down their sales pitch to these 4 things. Now, don't just brush this off as marketing fluff. I want you to reframe this in your mind. This is their checklist of promises to you. They're promising skilled technicians, good materials, fast work, and great customer service. These are the standards they're setting for themselves.
And then you see a quote like this. It's putting their whole philosophy out there in plain English. Think of this as more than just a nice-sounding sentence. It's a benchmark. It's the standard that you can, and you absolutely should, hold them to if you decide to hire them.
Talk is cheap. A really great contractor doesn't just tell you they're an expert, they show you. So let's see how this website actually helps you figure out a really common problem. Should you just repair that annoying leaky sink, or is it finally time to replace the whole thing?
Look at this. They give you a really simple, clear comparison. Repair is for fixing what's broken right now. The leaks, the clogs. Installation, on the other hand, is for when you want an upgrade, maybe a new style or better functionality. This simple little chart helps you figure out what you really need before you even call them.
And this is brilliant. This is where they really show their value. They're not just waiting for your call. They're giving you a practical 6-step guide to help you choose a new sink. They're showing their expertise and genuinely trying to help you. To me, that's a huge sign that you're dealing with a real pro. So, after all that, let's boil it all down into something you can actually use. Here it is, your simple homeowner field guide. Think of it as a mental checklist you can pull up for any contractor's site, for any repair, anytime you need it.
And here we go, your 5-point checklist. Number 1, do they do what you need? 2, can you find that license number? 3, do they work in your area? 4, what are they promising you? And number 5, do they prove they know their stuff with helpful guides? If you can go through a website and check all 5 of these boxes, you can feel way more confident about making that call.
So now you're equipped. You can look right past all the flashy promises and find the real verifiable facts. You can hire someone with confidence instead of just desperation. So I'll leave you with this. What's the one thing from all this that's going to change how you find and hire a pro from now on?